It's a honor to be back here and helping out with all the daily stuff that, as far as feeding and breeding and all the management that goes in, and basically everything I did at Michigan State and Ankeny. And it's not a 9-to-5 job. It's 24/7, 7 days a week, and it's something that if you don't enjoy doing, you wouldn't do it. So it's fun to work alongside Mom and Dad and Justin, and we all enjoy it and put everything we've got into it.
Hello and welcome to the American Rancher. I'm Pam Minnick. Today we once again visit with one of the country's longtime Hereford cattle ranches, Barber Ranch, located at Channing, Texas. The Barber name is known throughout the cattle industry for raising elite horned and polled Hereford cattle. Barber Ranch bloodlines can be seen throughout the Hereford pedigrees worldwide, and their cattle excel for both seed stock producers and commercial cattlemen. Today we're going to learn about their record year in 2016. This will include everything from a Supreme Championship at this year's National Western Stock Show, to son Brett returning to the ranch, to daughter Terry being the current vice president and first ever female president-elect to the American Hereford Association's National Board of Directors, and finally to highlighting one of the breed's most elite bloodlines. Stay tuned. Our Barber Ranch story is coming up on The American Rancher.
When forage quality is low, power your cow herd with Concept-Aid power products, Power Keg, Power Meal, and Power Tub. All three deliver natural 20% protein and are fully fortified with Amifirm, the digestive enhancer, and Concept-Aid levels of vitamins and minerals like copper, zinc, and manganese. Concept-Aid power products include the minerals your cattle need to maximize reproduction and health, which means you don't have to feed minerals separately. Concept-Aid power products for cattle on mature forages, crop residues, or low-energy hay. Learn more at vitafirm.com.
Smart Auctions delivers next-gen timed auction technology to today's market. Smart Auctions offers both large and small producers the ability to conduct horse race-styled timed auctions that utilize superior livestock's huge buyer base and marketing avenues. Our technology is built for the modern world and offers bidding on-the-go platform is optimized for mobile devices. Text messages confirm high bid or if outbid. Carry on with your daily routine and let Smart Auctions do the rest. Be mobile, bid smart with Smart Auctions.
Welcome back to the American Rancher. Since 1904, Barber Ranch has been family owned and operated and is an honoree of the Texas Family Land Heritage Award, given for 100 plus years of continuous agricultural production by the same family. Dale and Mary Barber live on the ranch and have been pillars there since they were married in the late 60s. They moved back to the ranch in the early 70s. They're joined by son Justin, and now the newest addition to the ranch, oldest son Brett, who joined full-time this past summer. Daughter Terry and another son Jason aren't involved on a day-to-day basis, but they're still very active in the marketing of the ranch and in the livestock industry. The ranch started out as a commercial operation until the 1950s, and then transitioned to a registered Hereford ranch that was comprised entirely of horned Hereford genetics until the late 1990s. The ranch then evolved by blending polled Hereford bloodlines into the strictly horned cow herd to create what they believe are the ideal cattle for today's world.
It was just a commercial operation, and then my dad introduced registered cattle in 1950. And Dale and I got married in the late 60s, and then when he was discharged from the Air Force, we came out here in 1970, and in 1973 it became Barber Ranch. My granddad he ran commercial cows, but he bought registered bulls. We have some of his old certificates of bulls born in 1916, but he did not keep any papers up on his cows. My dad introduced purebred cows in 1950, and they eventually phased out all the commercials.
Well, I graduated out of vet school down at Texas A&M in '67, and actually we planned on going into practice, and her father was getting in pretty bad health, so we decided to come up here and help out there, and he died, I think, in '73, and that's when we kind of bought the cows and took over. And then we started using Line 1 bulls long about then from Cooper and Holden. And that's kind of where we got started. Well, we started out as strictly horn cattle, and I forget what year it was, but it was after our oldest son, Brett, went up to Michigan State. We got to dabbling with the pole cattle and saw that they had quite a bit to add to our horn cattle, and so we went to crossing them, and I think a lot of people are doing that now.
For the past decade, Barber Ranch's most popular bloodline has been Sooner by Gabrielle. This mating is a great example of what began in the late 90s when they started to adapt to what they are today by breeding a couple of polled Hereford bulls to their horned herd. Sooner was a polled online son that went back to a polled cow that mixed primarily Holden Line 1 genetics with Felton's 517. Gabrielle was a horn cow who was straight Barber bred and combined iconic Hereford genetics of Pure Gold, Desert Edge, and a double shot of Keynote 20X. Both Sooner and Gabrielle won their share of national shows, but it was their ability to produce outstanding progeny that they are really known for.
Back when our herd first started, we started out as Anxiety the Fourth, went to Prince Domino, then to Line 1, and now lately the foundation of our herd has been Sooner by Gabrielle. Sooner was a bull that we showed some. Didn't win quite as much as some of the other bulls that we had, but he was really before his time, probably a little bit. Just a really maternal, really correct, really functional bull, and he went great back on our cows, especially our more powerful cows. And one of the most powerful cows we ever raised was Gabrielle 5082. She would go on to come out of the very first class at Denver and win Grand Champion, come back and win Denver again as a yearling and the Supreme Champion deal. And she's been a mainstay, probably about the cornerstone cow in our herd. And our favorite cross has been Sooner back on Gabrielle. And if you look at the heifer in this video, it's one that my niece or Brett's daughter Riley has been showing this summer. And it's the type that we like to raise. She's pretty fault-free, pretty flawless in the way she's put together. When you study her, the way that she's built from the ground up, the shape and dimension that she has to her rib, the thickness that she has, the natural width, all the way to her head shape. She's beautiful through her head, really straight in her line, just really correct. If you look at this other female, you'll basically see the split-eared heifer, this one that Riley showed 8 years later. This is a full sister to her 8051. That's about a carbon copy of her. Again, she's one of our main donor cows. Another one of those would be 8130 of the dam of Venice and Anastasia, and several other champions. And the thing that we really like about the Sooner times Gabrielle bloodline, other than the quality, is the consistency. All the females have been good. All the donor cows that we've had have been exceptional cows. The one thing that we absolutely love about the Sooner Gabrielles is their udder quality. You would be hard-pressed to find a set of full sisters females that all have consistently great udders like these do, and they pass it all on. The best thing about these Sooner Gabrielles is we can breed them to a plethora of different sires, and if you go back through our catalogs of each of our past few December sales, you'll see that probably the top lots in all of them are out of Sooner times Gabrielle daughter. They might not be out of the same cow, but they're all usually out of one of those sisters. On top of all these fantastic Sooner Gabrielle donor cows, there's also been several really good full brothers that have been at the forefront of the industry, both Copper and Currency. Currency actually won Denver in 2010. Copper was probably even heavier used at our place, and it's just because he produces fantastic female after fantastic female, along with excellent bulls that have topped our bull sales for years. In fact, the Lot 1 bull in our November bull sale in San Saba this year will be a full brother to these donors that we've just showed you, the young heifer that Riley's showing, in Currency and Copper. We're really proud of this bull, and we know the consistency in the bloodline, and that's why he's going to be our Lot 1 bull.
One constant through all the years has been to produce cattle that are phenotypically great to look at. This serves multiple purposes, as both registered and commercial buyers like cattle that are pleasing to look at, and also because the ranches always utilize the show ring to gain the most exposure possible. Barber Ranch believes the cattle they raise not only excel in the show ring, but do equally well on commercial cattle operations.
It's fun to be in the Hereford business right now because I think the things that the judges are picking in the show ring are really things that your bull buyers look for. I mean, easy fleshing, low birth weight, heavy muscled cattle that have got some look and athleticism, really sound and fluid. And it's just an exciting time to be here at Barber Ranch because the Sooner Gabrielle combination has worked for basically 10 years and probably one of our best females that we have produced here is a Sooner Gabrielle. And you know, the 8 years ago when we had those, they probably wasn't big enough. They were really before their time. It's unique in the Hereford breed that a bunch of our great show bulls go on to be great breeding bulls, and you don't see that in a lot of the other breeds. For instance, the Online Bull, who was a two-time Denver champion and would be in the pedigrees of Sooner and a lot of great bulls that have gone on to produce outstanding progeny. And that's why I think the Hereford breed is thriving so much right now is the judges pick bulls that can go on and produce a progeny that commercial guys are wanting, the guys that are showing heifers are wanting, and it's everybody is doing the right things, and the commercial industry is what they want as well, and it goes with good EPDs, good cattle that got the athletic look and have got the doing ability and to do it in the pasture and the feed yard. We've increased our production here, running about 350 cows. With Transova, we have been able to propagate our elite genetics, and the main thing that drives Barber Ranch is our commercial bull sales, and with that we're also going to try to increase our purebred breeders on generating that bull sales. That is what we do here at Barber Ranch is try to produce the cattle that the leading commercial cattlemen are sought after, and also your purebred breeders across the country. We're trying to produce that kind of animal.
Now that you're familiar with the Barber Ranch breeding program and their most popular bloodline, we'll dive into what truly makes 2016 a record year when we return. You're watching The American Rancher. Stay with us.
Join Superior for the Appaloosa World Sale, being held during the World Championship Appaloosa Show on October 26th at Will Rogers Memorial Center in Fort Worth, Texas. Consignments are now being accepted for this prestigious offering of first-class performance prospects, proven performers, and breeding stock. For information and consignment forms, call Superior at 800-422-2117 or go to superiorlivestock.com.
You got worms? Ever heard of Cydectin Injectable? Good, because Cydectin Injectable is the fastest working dewormer on the market today. And the faster you stop raising worms instead of cattle, the faster cattle are gonna grow, right? What's even better, Cydectin Injectable has only a 21-day withdrawal period. You know what that means, don't you? You don't have to wait as long to send a calf to market. Talk to your veterinarian about treating your cattle with Cydectin Injectable.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. 2016 has been a banner year for Barber Ranch. In January, Barber Ranch exhibited a bull they raised named Aventus at the National Western Stock Show in Denver, and he was awarded Supreme Champion Hereford. Aventus is a horned Hereford bull that is a full brother to a polled Hereford heifer named Anastasia that was the champion polled female in Denver the year before. In addition to its show ring success, Barber Ranch is currently more active in the Hereford breed than it's ever been. This past August, Barber Ranch hosted the Pride Convention at the ranch, which included over 90 youth from all over the United States. Barber Ranch has also donated the Lot 1 female in the Denver Mile High Night Sale in January of 2017, with all proceeds going to the Hereford Youth Foundation of America. And of course, this female also features that Gabrielle bloodline.
So with the growth and popularity that we're seeing in the Hereford breed, I would be remiss not to say there's quite a few larger, prominent other breeders that are getting more involved in the Hereford breed, and I think that's a great attribute to what we're seeing in our popularity. Even our ranch is getting more involved. We just recently hosted the Pride Group, close to 100 youth from all over the United States here. The Panhandle served as their host for the last few days, and we were thrilled to be part of that tour event. In addition to being more involved in the breed, our family's trying to do as much as we can through not only raising as many Hereford cattle as we can, but also perpetuating the very best genetics. One of our most elite heifers that we're going to be offering for sale, we're proud to donate to the HIFA organization. She'll be featured as Lot 1 in the 2017 Mile High Night Sale in Denver. And we're very pleased and honored to be able to offer this heifer as a foundation female to help grow their lasting legacy. And this exclusive female is a direct daughter of the late Gabrielle and out of the popular hometown bull.
One other fact that the ranch is very proud of is that Terry is currently serving as the Vice President of the American Hereford Association Board of Directors, and this fall will be the first ever woman president of the American Hereford Association. While Terry is actively involved in marketing for the ranch but doesn't actually live there, the same can be said for Jason. Jason is completing his 10th year with Superior Livestock Auction. While his focus is primarily on marketing registered seed stock for other cattle producers of all breeds across the U.S., he also lends guidance in the direction of Barber Ranch's marketing and customer service.
My specific role, not being here on the ranch on a day-to-day basis, focuses more on marketing. I enjoy doing a lot of the marketing and promotion along with my brother Jason, who naturally does a lot of marketing through Superior. So we feel real fortunate that we have the synchronicity to be able to combine our skills with Brett and Justin and the rest of the family who's here doing a lot of the day-to-day operations. But from what we do, it allows us to reach a larger audience. We can travel and cover the country, having more feet on the ground, and be able to reach more potential customers while serving the needs of our existing customers.
I really believe that my career with Superior has helped me go out and see a lot of different seed stock operations all across the United States. I always really enjoy going out and seeing how other people raise cattle, how they develop them, how they market them, and how they deal with customer relationships. And I believe a lot of these ideas that I've learned from Superior on my travel and just experience dealing with people has really carried over and helped me lend a hand in marketing cattle with Barber Ranch. And another thing I'll say, dealing with people all across the United States and so many different breeders, it's really opened my mind up to how customer relationships should be. One thing that I'll say about Barber Ranch, if you call Barber Ranch or text someone in our family, we're damn sure going to call you back, and we're going to do it pretty promptly. We do believe in customer service. We realize that it is a cattle business, but even more, it's a people business. We treat other people how we want to be treated ourselves. So if you've ever got a question, if you ever want to talk genetics, if you ever want to just come by Barber Ranch and see our operation, the doors are open all the time.
One thing the entire family believes in is marketing the cattle they raise to a growing buyer base and excellent customer service. There's more on our Barber Ranch story when we return. You're watching The American Rancher.
Join us with the Barber Ranch Annual Hereford Bull Sale live from San Saba, Texas. The sale begins at 11 a.m. Central and will feature 100 registered horned and polled Hereford bulls with fresh, industry-leading genetics. A select group of registered Hereford heifers will also be offered. The sale will be broadcast on television and the internet by Superior Productions. You're welcome to call or visit the ranch anytime to receive a sale catalog. Barber Ranch has been family-owned and operated since 1904.
44 Farms is your trusted source for Angus genetics. Built on dedication and customer service, 44 Farms invites you to their fall sale at the ranch in Cameron, Texas. On October 22nd, they will be offering 550 big stout Angus bulls ready to go to work and backed by the 44 Farms guarantee, as well as 75 elite Angus females from the very top of the 44 genetic pool. The entire offering is Zoetis 50K tested and offered with complete performance and ultrasound information. Don't miss this opportunity. Contact 44 Farms or Superior Livestock today.
Welcome back to the American Rancher. For the better part of the past 2 decades, Barber Ranch has been dominant in the show ring, winning every national show multiple times. However, their real focus is producing cattle that work for both the seed stock producer and the commercial cattleman. Knowing that Barber Ranch is located in the rugged terrain surrounding Channing, Texas, a big emphasis has been placed on cattle that are efficient and can thrive anywhere in the world. The northern part of the ranch is flat farmland, while the southern part is steep canyon country.
We run cattle on a very mixed terrain up here. We have some deep canyons, which is a good winter pasture, and then also we have some flat, tight land. On this country, we can run about a cow to 25 acres. In the wintertime, we'll also run cattle on wheat pasture, which is very good, helps we can rotate off of our grass, come off of it in the wintertime and save some old grass. Hereford cattle are well suited to this country. We have winter times can be pretty severe. We get some years we can get a lot of snow and it's usually blowing sideways. The Hereford cattle probably withstand this as well as any of them. And we basically run our cattle like commercial cattle. We do all of our work horseback, and so therefore when our bulls go out, they're used to horses, where a lot of times bulls had never seen horses, and they go on these big ranches. It's kind of a shock to them.
Barber Ranch's goal is twofold. They strive to produce bulls that perform for the commercial cattleman, while at the same time producing females that advance Hereford genetics for other seed stock producers. They hold an annual bull sale in November aimed at both commercial cattlemen and seed stock producers, and then an annual female sale in December targeting other Hereford seed stock producers. You can find the same great matings and in many cases full siblings in both sales. And both sales consist of a large portion of embryo transfer calves. Barber Ranch's annual bull sale is Wednesday, November 9th from San Saba, Texas. 100 plus horned and polled Hereford bulls will be offered, plus a select set of registered open and bred Hereford heifers. Videos of the sale offering will be available online at both barberranch.com and superiorlivestock.com the first week of November. The sale will be broadcast on Rural TV by Superior.
We have an annual bull sale down in Central Texas at San Saba at Jordan Cattle Auction. We try to sell about 100 head of Hereford bulls. They'll be both horned and polled. Our sale is the second Wednesday in November. You can look at our bull sale catalog, and probably a high percentage of them are embryo transplant calves. People can rest assured that they're getting the best out of our herd whenever they buy these bulls. We really don't sell bulls any other time. They all go through this sale. So some of our customers like to think they're getting the pick of the top end without somebody else coming in and getting them off first.
Barber Ranch's annual Holiday Light Sale is Saturday, December 10th, live from the historic stockyards of Fort Worth. Videos of the sale offering will be online the week of the sale. You're welcome to call the ranch or come by at any time. Let Barber Ranch be the source of your next Hereford. We'd like to thank Barber Ranch for an informative show and a close-up look at their family and cattle operation. Find out more about them at barberranch.com. And if you want to find out more about us, visit our website, theamericanrancher.com, or find us on Facebook. I'm Pam Minnick. For the entire American Rancher team, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.